Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Fiberflux. In this video, I will show you how to make cotton finger knit bracelets. This is a great project for kids, and for this project you'll need some cotton yarn, a pair of scissors, a tape measure, and as an optional added extra to your bracelet, you can also add buttons. And to secure the buttons, you'll need some fabric glue or hot glue for that. And we're going to use 3 strands of the cotton yarn for this. So let's begin. We'll get some of our stuff out of the way here. You'll want to begin by first measuring the wrist of the person who's going to wear it. And we're going to make ours about 6 inches long. For the yarn, I'm going to hold 3 strands together. That'll give it this nice, it's almost like a nautical or rope-like look. So we're going to hold 3 strands together. You can just pull that out a little bit. And again, this is a great project for kids because you're just using your fingers as a loom, no sharp needles or hooks or anything. And it can be done really, really fast, and it also makes a great little gift. So what you want to do is hold the yarn with your thumb in your hand, just like that. And then you're going to take the strands and go under your index finger, over your middle finger, under your ring finger, and around your pinky. And then come back over your ring finger, under your index finger, and around this finger, then come back around, over, under, around your pinky finger. Let's pull a little more yarn out here. And then just repeat over your ring finger, under your middle finger, just like that until you have 2 loops on each finger. Next, you're going to lift up, over, and off of the first finger, and you can take this and kind of tighten it. Up, over, and off of the next finger. Up, over, and off of the next finger. Up, over, and off of the next finger. And then you'll go ahead and push this down a little bit. And that is our first row. Get our green, it has a little tangle. There we go. When you're working with multiple strands, sometimes it gets a little tangly, and that's okay. Okay, so let's do this again. Take your working yarn, go around the index finger, under the middle finger, over the ring finger, around the pinky, repeat. So now you're going to repeat with your working yarn, go around your index finger, under your middle finger, over your ring finger, around the pinky, and back across. So you'll have 2 loops on each finger. Then you're going to take and the bottom loop and lift up, over, and off, up, over, and off, up, over, and off, up, over, and off. Let's do that one more time. Take the working yarn, we'll just pull a little bit out here. Take the working yarn, go around, under, over, around, come around the pinky, under, over. 2 loops on each finger, lift up, over, and off, up, over, and off, up, over, and off, up, over, and off. Push everything down, just like that. Now we're going to keep repeating this step until you get the length that you want. I'm going to make mine for about 6 inches so that it fits my wrist, and then I'll rejoin you back in just a minute. So now we've gone for a little ways. I've made mine again about 6 inches. We have a nice little rope starting to form. So I'm going to show you now how to get this off of your fingers. So what you want to do is, starting at your index finger, I'm going to take this loop and put it right onto the next finger. Then lift that loop up and over and off, and I like to tighten this working yarn as I go. Take this loop, put it on the ring finger, lift up, over, and off, tighten a little bit, put this loop on this finger, and then for the last finger, lift up, over, and off. You'll have one loop left on your pinky, so you'll want to take your scissors and cut the working yarn. We can move our yarn out of the way. And then we have a tail, and you want to take that tail and just run it through this last loop that you have left. Pull it through, and then just tighten it. Get a nice snug knot on there. And come down here, and I like to just give this one a tug also. Just get it nice and tight. Sometimes you have to push that in a little. So now you have this pretty multicolored rope, and this is going to become our bracelet, just like this one. So you take the two tails, you're just going to tie them together. Super easy. Tie them together. Just a simple knot, nothing fancy. So then your two tails that are left, you can just take those in your hand and go ahead and find a hole in between this weave here. Go ahead and just kind of push these strands through. I'm just going to weave it in a little bit so the tails won't look so raw when we wear it. And then just find another hole and weave that in as well. We'll just do this a few times until we get all the ends into our bracelet. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to do that one more time. If you kind of pull apart the bracelet like this, you can see almost a ladder. You can kind of go in between those ladder rungs, if you will. Okay, so I think that's sufficient. So we're going to just kind of trim this off. You can give it a little tug, trim it, and then give it another little tug to make that end disappear. So you just want to repeat the other side. Again, you can kind of pull this apart and look at those ladder rungs and weave those in. You're not, normally when you weave in for knitting and crochet, you're using a tapestry needle, but we can just do this with our hands, and that makes it very kid-friendly. Just go in and out a few times. There we go. Then we can take our ends, our scissors, and just snip that right off. And whoops, there, we just tuck that back in. There we go. Okay, now our bracelet is complete. And then if you want to, you can just wear it like this, or you can have, I have these fun little alphabet letters. You can take some fabric glue or some hot glue, and you can even take the child's letters of their name, or if you want to make it challenging, have them pick out the letters of their own name to spell their own name. And then you can just, this says fun, because this is a fun project, but you can just glue on some fun buttons. There's tons of really fun bright buttons out there. These little alphabet buttons are cute, and then you can just kind of glue them on and make a fun bracelet. And then you can just put your bracelet on, and your project is complete. This is also a great gift for kids if they want to make their own little gift for someone and they want to make it all by themselves. This is a great project for that. So that is our cotton finger knit bracelet. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the red subscribe button to get all the latest Fiber Flux video updates. Thanks again!